Patrick Beatty Reviews, the #1 for news. It's Patrick Beatty Reviews, #1 for news. Yeah. Tune in, get up. Yeah, what's up?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
What is up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. Time to talk about Bohemian Rhapsody. This is directed by Bryan Singer. I know Bryan Singer has a lot of controversy. We're just gonna leave it there. If you haven't already seen the Nat Pat podcast, you kind of know my thoughts already. Starring Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury. This is the story of Queen, how they came to be, how Freddie Mercury came into the band, and everything that happened after that point. Based on the little I know of Freddie Mercury before going into this film, I knew that he had AIDS at one point. I knew that it was an important part of his life towards the end, but I had never seen Live Aid. I didn't know anything about really a lot with Freddie Mercury going into the film, and wow, is this a great movie. My connection to Queen and their music have always been a part of my life, from high school being in jazz band, being a part of a group of misfits, and just blaring Bohemian Rhapsody at the top of our lungs in school buses. Hell, I even butchered Bohemian Rhapsody for a senior song with 2 of my friends. Yeah, I'm not super proud of that. Me and my wife's first dance at our wedding was to You're My Best Friend. These guys have had a huge impact on me in my life, and I was so excited to see this movie. And the standout by far and away, the only reason that this movie works at all, is Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury. The guy embodies Freddie Mercury. Down to his mannerisms, to his voice, he just completely embodies the persona of Freddie Mercury. He's larger than life. He's incredible. Rami Malek did so good at this. He's just gotta be nominated when it comes down to Oscar season. The performance he was able to give in this film is so good, and the movie totally focuses in on his character to make him a full rounded character. And that's the other part I love. Freddie Mercury is human in this. You see the icon, but you also see the man underneath. You see the struggles that he had in his life. They did such a really good job of bringing this larger than life real character to the big screen and still being able to do it justice. Also, the editing and the cinematography were brilliant in this film. There's so many iconic shots of Freddie Mercury in this movie, but not only that, the thing that I loved watching this were the transitions between one scene to the other. They did such an amazing job with that. And the cinematography is beautiful. There are so many jaw-dropping shots, especially towards the end of the film. When you see the crowds, when you see Freddie Mercury for the first time, all of these shots look so dreamlike and iconic that it's just mind-boggling. The music it's Queen. Of course the music is going to be incredible, and it seems like they kind of bring Rami Malek in to sing some of the parts, and the parts that he does, though you might be able to hear it, sound almost as good as Freddie Mercury. Also, to all of you fans of Wayne's World, there is a cameo in this movie that just makes me think they thought of everything. But when I say that they did put everything they could think of in the movie, it seems like at times they might have been trying to think of anything and everything they can put in this movie, because the runtime is way too long. They could really do with cutting about 20 minutes of this movie and would probably have a better film, in my opinion. Particularly after you see the third act and you see what they were ramping up to. All of the stuff in between in the second act when it comes to the band doing different songs, and they do show you some parts of how they created a song and what certain situations led to songs. I just think they could have cut out some of that, focused more on Freddie Mercury's life, or at least just like kept everything that you have of Freddie Mercury, of the things with the LGBTQ community, just omit some of the band stuff. It would feel a little bit more well-rounded. It would feel like the second act isn't going on for a while, and when the ending hits, it would hit so much harder. The ending though, holy crap, that ending is amazing. Also, some of the prosthetics that they used on Rami Malek at the beginning, a little bit too wig and toothy. I think that it was tough for him to get some of those performance nuances out, because he's got so much inside of his mouth, and the wig just kind of, it's all just kind of there. But once he gets the haircut, it totally looks more believable, and he looks exactly like Freddie Mercury. I don't know, maybe there were some parts in the film where it just felt a little bit more disingenuous, maybe not as clean cut as the band might have wanted it to be put out as. And they did have some creative say in the movie, so I understand if there are some moments in the film where the band maybe had a little bit more to do with it than just Freddie Mercury, and they just didn't include that. But in any case, Bohemian Rhapsody is incredible. This is the movie to go see this weekend. See it on the biggest screen you can, with the best sound you can, in a theater. You gotta go see it right now. So guys, what did you think of Bohemian Rhapsody? Whatever you thought, leave a comment down below. What's your favorite biopic about famous big music artists like Freddie Mercury? Leave a comment down below, tell me what you think. Thank you so much as always for watching, and I will see you at the next review.